Hello and welcome back to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on the Six Nations of the Grand River Reservation as we wrap up Week 8 in the Arena Lacrosse League with the undefeated St. Catharines Shockwave entertaining the second place Peterborough Timbermen. I'm Lance Wynn working alongside JVI Productions. Always appreciate you tuning in and coming along for the ride. Starting goalies for today's game for the Timbermen. It will be Nick DeMood that will get the start, and between the pipes for the Shockwave, it's Craig Seneca. Today's head coaches for Peterborough, it's Joe Sullivan in his third season. His assistants are Ray Dance and Derek Cruff. And for St. Catharines, in his third season behind the bench, Ron Henry, and his assistants are Roger Chrysler and Clancy Ames. Officials for today's game, Blair Ferguson is the crew chief. He's joined by Joel Furman and Jeremy Bailey. And as we get set to go here, take a look at these two teams as they roll in here. 1-2 matchup. So the top team in the Arena Lacrosse League, undefeated at an impressive 6-0, are the Shockwave. The Timbermen come in at 5-2. So about to get underway here as we're at the top end of our Sunday doubleheader to put a wrap on Week 8 here in the All. Off the draw, it'll be the Timbermen working with a bit of a short bench. Remember, Peterborough with a win yesterday over Paris. So back-to-back games are awfully tough, and off the bat, it's a violation as Fred Hartley not able to get it over the timeline, and the Shockwave with their first possession of the game. Colton Armstrong playing without a stick, working on Alex Henry. And it's Chris Atwood making a move, goes to the net, can't find the mark. They keep it within the timeline, under 10 on the shot clock. Left side, curling around, going hard to the net, not able to find the mark was Josh Becker, picked up by the Timbermen, and they'll try to move it up and over the timeline. Brian Neufeld putting some forechecking pressure, clips the stick and gets some help. Neufeld in all alone, goes to the far side. Brian Neufeld, his first of the game, and it's 1-0 Shockwave. So the top team in the league strikes first. And of course, Neufeld, a mainstay. He's the leading point getter on this team. He comes in with 29 points, 30 now, and 11 of those are goals. St. Catharines with possession now, and they'll set things up. Anthony Patterson out there with Lane Smith and Josh Becker. Becker curling, gets a shot off, steered aside, made by DeMood. DeMood with the outlet pass, and the Timberman now will work it up over the timeline. Doug Utting. He'll dump it off, retreat. Good pressure by the Shockwave as they extend that D up near the neutral zone, and they force a turnover. No numbers here, 2-on-3, but they work the two-man game beautifully. Big save by DeMood. So a golden opportunity for Saul Vanderzalm, not able to capitalize, and here come the Timbermen the other way. This is an awfully tough St. Catharines defense. And a beautiful play by Mark Vandenberg as he ties this thing up 1-1. So the Timberman captain ties things up with his 17th goal of the season. First of this game, he's now got 44 points. One of the leading point getters here in the Arena Lacrosse League. Timberman looking up, they move it up. Utting can't handle that pass. It's picked up by Mitch DeMont, and he will hold it, flip, retreat. And here comes Alex Henry and the Shockwave offense. Chris Atwood at the top. They dump it down low. Neufeld working the crease beautifully. So normally in the shooter spot, Brian Neufeld slides down to the crease and he pockets his second of the game, 2-1 Shockwave. $12:13 to go, opening quarter. Off the draw, Cam Seneca does a good job to win it. Sorry, that's Mikey Shea. Shockwave now will move it along, working on the right side. Kick it back out. Atwood will let it go. Stopped. Rebound right to Becker. He picked it up, not able to beat the mood. And Patterson with a good job as he knocked Joe Wasson back into the crease. And it'll be possession to the Shockwave. Atwood out there with Alex Pace. Josh Becker, kick it back to the top. Tried to dump it down low to Patterson in the middle. Picked up by the Timbermen, and a good check by Atwood. Timbermen look a little bit slow to react, and the Shockwave take advantage, win the battle for the loose ball, and get a fresh clock. Neufeld, good dump off, no-look pass, and a better save by DeMood. So early on, it's the goaltending of Nick DeMood that has kept this team in it, and a violation will turn it over to the Shockwave. Here they come, dump it down low, Neufeld. He'll size things up. And they'll kick it back out to Atwood. Atwood would reset, looking for a screen. Dumps down low, Neufeld. Almost had his third. That one off the crossbar. Timberman will move it up in transition. Trying to go 5-hole, but stopped by Craig Seneca. So Seneca closing the door. That shot stopped by DeMood, looking for the outlet. He lobs that one up, soft bounce off the carpet. Doug Utting in all alone. Fake one, so go to the corner. Doug Utting. Transition goal, give that assist to DeMood, and it's 2-2. So off the draw, the Shockwave will get possession. Back and forth, and some consideration here as Corey Becker doing some work. Good bounce shot, steered aside off the screen. Possession will remain here, and we will have our first officials timeout. All set to resume action here with 9:52 to go, 2-2 game. Two top teams in the Arena Lacrosse League going head-to-head. Anthony Patterson hard off the post. Atwood looking down low. Not able to connect. And here come the Timbermen the other way. Dalton Hill put on the brakes, pull it out, swim around or two, and work on the half boards on the right side. His flip intercepted, knocked down. Big collision. Manages to pick it back up, and things continue to get hands-on. In the meantime, between time, it's a breakaway, and no goal. Saved by DeMood. So a golden opportunity for Quinn Halligan. Not able to get that over the line, and working hard again is Hill. Sorry, that was Joe Hall. Managed to split two defenders. He gets it back at the top, winds up, lets it go off the post, and it'll stay this way. Possession to the Timbermen. Bradenburg will dump it down low. They work the left side, looking for a cutting Simpson. He's not able to get it. Here come the speedy Shockwave in transition with numbers. Doug Utting, though, can cover a lot of ground in a hurry. Atwood scoops up the loose ball, getting the double team, flips it up, and it's Alex Henry that'll settle things down with 10 on the shot clock. Curling around, big shot, that finds nothing. Ball remains loose, tipped his head. Good job, shot clock winding down. Good effort there by Henry. But the Timbermen will come away with it. Udding. Aaron Woods. Gonna need something from Woods for sure. Better pass than that. Simpson picks it up. Simpson with 2 highlight goals yesterday. Goes hard to the net, tucks it in. So once again, Cameron Simpson delivers when needed with another defender on his back, and it's 3-2 Peterborough. In last night's game in Oshawa, it was Simpson that carried 2 defenders on his back, not once but twice, to find the back of the net. And he's just done the same here today to give his team a 1-goal lead. This time around, Ty Logan had 2 defenders, and I believe he will draw a penalty on the play as we will have our first Visionware power play. Isaac Vanderzalm, the guilty party. 2 minutes for roughing, and that will give the first power play of the game to the Timbermen. That quick stick is going to get close to the line. Good job by Vredenberg to put a stop to it. Got to hurry, 10 on the shot clock. Moving in and taking in the shot was Joe Hall. Got to track it down, no reset, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Woods takes a shot, bounce shot on target, picked up by the Shockwave. Jordan Houtby. Good sidearm pass up to Anthony Patterson. And he will wait for reinforcements. Neufeld. Out there with Josh Becker. Under 10 on the shot clock, 1-on-1, and it's Josh Becker cutting hard. Neufeld put that pass on the money, and we're tied 3-3. So Josh Becker with a shorthanded marker. And the Timbermen with still just over a minute to go, and Dylan LePray took exception to something, as he and Colton Armstrong got tangled up, and it looks like both of them will get 2 minutes to coincidental minors will offset each other. Just under a minute to go here in this Visionware power play for the Timbermen, tied 3-3. Simpson out there with Vredenberg the quarterback. Hall, Hartley, and Woods. They're working around the horn. Good quick flip pass. No look to Simpson in the middle. Had his stick clipped just at the right time, and off to the races in transition go the Shockwave. Brooker Muir. One fakes, drawing a pen. A good save. Trickles through the wickets. No goal called as he followed through, running through the crease. And we'll have another penalty. This will be a too many men call. So in a minute 30, the Shockwave will go on their first power play of this game. In the meantime, between time, it's 4-on-4 and a cutting Becker. Couldn't beat DeMode, and sorry, that was Patterson. And now the Timbermen will work 4-on-4 for another 10 seconds. Vredenberg will wait. The minor to the Shockwave is over. Quick shot by Vredenberg, stopped, and the outlet, the length of the floor to Atwood. One bounce, goes up with the underhand. DeMode there to make a good save. Shockwave jump on the rebound. They'll reset for a fresh clock. So with 15 seconds on the shot clock, the power play will go to work, with Neufeld taking that shot off a defender. 5 on the clock. That shot well wide of the mark, and the Timbermen will move it on up. And a good outlet pass, not caught cleanly, and the Shockwave will turn it around and go the other way. Tiptoeing over the line. That's an over and back call. And that should take us to our second officials timeout. Back to action as Simpson now will take on two defenders. Different story than yesterday as he takes a few hard hits, still has possession, finally loses it. Shockwave will move it up. Mitch DeMont. He'll flip, and the power play unit will get out there for the last 20 seconds of this man advantage. Neufeld out there with Smith. Becker. And Neufeld, good no-look to Atwood, sent it back to Lane Smith, couldn't handle the pass. 8 seconds on the shot clock, underhand, steered aside and kept out of that net. So DeMode continues to do the job, and that's up to Doug Udding. Udding, one-on-one with Dustin Gatt. Gatt does a good job defensively. And Udding killing some time as both teams now are playing 5 aside. And Udding manhandled with 2 defenders, finally picked up by Seneca, and he'll move it up. Saul Valderzam, he'll think better of it, and Atwood will settle things down. 3:25 to go here, opening quarter. 3-3 the score. The number 1 and number 2 teams. Neufeld with some room. Goes to the underhand. Again blocked by a defender. Picked up by the Timbermen. And they're headed in transition. Travis Elvins. He'll dump it out. And Woods to Hall will get it. Hartley hangs on to it. Good move. Doesn't have much room. Getting chased. Kicks it back out to Woods. Woods, one man to beat. Goes to the net. Close off in the slot, couldn't get the shot off. It was blocked. Here come the Shockwave with a chance. Bounce shot in the corner. It's a beauty. Alex Tamaz in transition. 4-3 Shockwave. Off the draw, Timbermen get possession, and it gets flipped down by Brett Coons. Peterborough keeping possession. And you see the Shockwave, they jump everything, double team everything. Seneca picks up the loose ball. Another good defensive set for the Shockwave as Anthony Patterson now will lug it over the timeline. Out there with Smith and Atwood, along with Corey Becker. Smith with a shot from way out. DeMode closed the door on that. DeMode's been very good this season, 3-0 record. He's got a goals against of 11.14. So in lacrosse terminology, that's not too bad at all. Vredenberg out of the bench, top corner, sidearm. So Mark Vredenberg, the captain, with his second of the game, and we're all knotted at 4. Brooker Muir and Brett Coons continue to battle in that circle. Ball loose, they call the push. Possession will go to Peterborough with 1:37 to go here, opening quarter. And it's been a good one as expected. One-on-one, and Brooker Muir, under no circumstance will you get away with that. Doug Udding picks that up. Vredenberg, plenty of time on the shot clock. Delay plenty, quick shot. And a good stop made by Seneca, but it'll be another Visionware power play. Brooker Muir, the guilty party, he'll spend 2 minutes in the box. The second Visionware power play of this game for the Timbermen as they'll work it around the horn. Hartley, Hall, skip pass, Woods. Out there with Simpson and Vredenberg. That's the 5 on the power play unit. Vredenberg, backhand pass. Hall had it momentarily. Seems loose. No one wants to pick it up. On the half boards, under a minute to go now in the quarter. 2 on the shot clock, and that's going to be a possession to St. Catharines with 51 seconds to go here, opening quarter. That pass to Corey Becker. He'll get it over the timeline, and all even 3-on-3, now 3-on-4. Becker peel out. Had a notion, tried to get it back. Timbermen, with 32 seconds to go, will move it up over the timeline. Waiting for some assistance is Ty Logan. He'll hustle off. About a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. We're down to 12 on the shot clock. And Woods finally in position, got a little bit of room. Simpson on the right shooter. Vredenberg with plenty of room. It's a good save by Seneca off a good shot. Back in play it goes. Vredenberg. Hall, hard shot, bounce. And that'll do it. Very entertaining opening 15 minutes. We're tied 4-4. All ready to lock it down here for quarter number 2. 38 seconds left in a man advantage for the Timbermen. And off the draw, it's Coons that scoops it up. And he'll try and hang on to it, but good pressure, forces a turnover. Corey Becker with a shot. Good save by DeMode. Timbermen now will try that one more time. Vredenberg will settle things down with 15 seconds left in the man advantage. This is a team that comes in 50% on the power play, 50% on the penalty kill. A good bounce shot, rocket, finds the mark by Joe Hall. His first of the game, 5-4 for the Timbermen. This time around in the circle, Gadd and Udding. And Gadd a little too hands-on with the push in the back. Will give possession to the Shockwave. They jump on it quick, in all alone, but too much bounce on the bounce shot from Tomas, and it will go the other way with the Timbermen. Ethan Riggs. Tough pass, handled nicely by Vredenberg. He'll wait for a screen from Hartley. Cuts inside, flips it back. Hartley in close. Beautiful finish. So good quick hands. Vredenberg to Hartley. And it's 6-4 Timbermen. The Timbermen, despite coming in a bit undermanned and having played yesterday with a 2-goal lead, but quickly in transition, Neufeld tried to sweep that in the corner, couldn't find the mark. Back the other way goes Vredenberg. 1-on-1, tries to swim move, good cross check, and he's getting hounded. He'll kick that out. Woods got a screen from Hartley. Hartley rolling to the net, back to Vredenberg, the trailer. He lets it go. Top corner. The captain doing a little everything. His third of the game, 7-4 Peterborough. A 3-goal run by the Timbermen, and they've got the momentum as they lead this one by 3 goals. With possession now deep in the offensive end, their offense will continue to go back to work. Hall will look for a screen from Hartley, roll out, takes a slash on the leg. Limping a bit, Woods swings it, good fake, bring it in, Seneca, good stop. And transition will go the other way. 1-on-1, good defense, good save by DeMode. Rebound almost picked up by Lane Smith. Hartley gets it, and he will send it over the timeline up ahead to Colton Armstrong. Armstrong will wait for the quarterback, Vredenberg, and he will set things up. Blows by one defender, dumps it off, couldn't handle that pass. Was Quinn Halligan, and now the Shockwave with a chance here. In a bit of a drought, Becker flips to Neufeld. Neufeld, 2 quarters, just a tad bit too tight. And DeMode with a rocket out the back door. Looking for Simpson. And some good defense there. As it's picked up and going hard to the net. Good shot, sizing up short side. Good save by Seneca, and here come the Shockwave. 11:50 to go here, second quarter. Hotby had it taken from him. Atwood lost it. 2-on-1 now for Peterborough. 2-on-2, bounce shot. Made it look easy, did Seneca. He'll send the outlet, and back countering the other way come the Shockwave. Atwood, too casual with that. Udding will pick it up, and with no numbers, he will pull it back out and wait for some help. Until he sees an opening, takes it hard, looks short side, wide of the mark. Here comes Atwood the other way. Sniffing the back door, gets it, Lane Smith. Comes out, good pass, Smith. Big save by DeMode. Rebound loose on the boards. Good job to fish that out was Tomas, and he'll give his team a fresh clock to work with just under 11 minutes to go here in the second. Neufeld. Atwood. Atwood will swing it across. Lane Smith will bring it down, try to side shot. Good sweep and save by DeMode. And now the Timbermen will move it up and over the timeline. Two heavyweight fighters going end to end here. Hall had his pass knocked down, hustles to it. Hartley bails him out, picks it up. Fred Hartley kicks it back to Woods. Woods to Vredenberg. Hall from way out, 5 on the shot clock, looking far corner, can't find anything. Woods will have to take a shot. He too comes up empty, and possession will go to the Shockwave. Johnny Jimerson more on the defensive side here in this game. Plays both ends of the floor. Atwood from wrong stick side. Got enough on it. DeMode got a piece of it but couldn't get all of it, and it's 7-5. Atwood with his first of the game and 12th of the season. His 23rd point. And if you look at the scoring, spread very evenly around this 6-0 Shockwave team with 3 players with 20 plus. A couple other teams have guys with 40 odd points, almost 50, and you see a balanced attack for this top team here in the Arena Lacrosse League. Patterson one-on-one, takes the underhand, stopped by DeMode, and that will take us to an official's timeout. $9:29 to go here in the first half. Atwood will start things off right side. Neufeld fakes a shot, curls in, bounces back out, kicks it Patterson, leans in, tries to get in a little closer. Loses it, but manages to recover. 15 on the shot clock. Patterson, good backhand pass. Atwood sized up the top corner. Good save by DeMode. Ball loose, picked up by the Timbermen, and they'll race it over the timeline. Dugouting. Aaron Woods comes in with impressive numbers, 33 points. 14 of those goals. Vredenberg. Woods. Tricky shot. Stopped by Seneca, and we're going to have another Visionware power play. It'll be a slashing call. So the Timbermen will go to work on the power play. Anthony Patterson, the guilty party. And now the power play, the third power play of the game, 0 for 2 are the Timbermen. Simpson faked up, went down, had it blocked, and it's picked up. Good hit by Simpson. Boy, he packs a punch. In the middle of all that is Dustin Gatt laying on the carpet, and that's going to be an 8-second violation. Possession to the Timbermen. Vredenberg out there with Hall, Hartley, Simpson, and Woods. That's their usual offensive set. Good backhand skip pass. Hall will size it up. Move in, inch in. They'll gap that box. Hard shot. Finds the mark. So on cue, Aaron Woods pockets his first of the game. 15th of the season. And it's 7-5. Going to check the counter from 7-5 to 8-5 and make sure that I'm doing my counting correctly. Off the draw, goes all the way to the boards. Timbermen get it. And he had a chance going hard to the net. Good effort by Colton Armstrong. Continues to battle there. Dylan LaPrade also in there. Dustin Gatt. And Armstrong lucky to get away with one there. As the offense now for the Shockwave will come on, 7:30 to go here in the second. Good give and go up the middle. Not able to get it cleanly, and getting a little overly aggressive. Atwood, good stick fake. Fake Dudding, couldn't beat Demode though. And Demode lobs one up. Vredenberg will run under it and get a shot, goes to the corner. Demode to Vredenberg one more time. It's 9-5 for the Timbermen. Off the draw one more time. These red-hot Timbermen, they came to play here today. That's scooped up. Dustin Gatt will lead the rush, think better of it. Dumps it off to Lane Smith, who slid out the back door. Atwood. Largest lead of the game for either team. 4 goals here for the Timbermen. Atwood takes a couple of checks, dump it down low to Neufeld. Quick stick attempt, stopped by Demode. And he now will loft another beauty up. And it's Dylan LaPrade that puts the brakes on it, allows that turnover to happen. He'll move it up over the timeline. Possession to St. Catharines. Atwood finds Henry, and Henry off the post and out of play. Will give possession, will stay right here with the gold and black. Atwood. Dumps it down low. Again, Henry, good attempt. Came up empty as Demode closed the door, loosened the corner. Smith kicks it back out. Fresh clock for the Shockwave with 5:50 to go. Neufeld curling around. Dumps it off. Smith can't get it. Henry bails him out, makes a fake, takes that sidearm on target. Demode makes a save. Looking to loft another one up. He does. They send the outlet up over the timeline. Good pass. Hall flipped back looking for Woods. Woods not able to catch it cleanly. They do manage to track down that rebound and get it back out to play some offense. Simpson will lean into one check and do the same to two and draws a penalty on the play, and questionable call there as we will have another Visionware power play. Alec Tomas guilty of a high stick. The 4th Visionware power play of the game for the Timbermen as they work it around the horn. Usual unit out there. Hall steered aside. Good save by Seneca. That shot by Woods off a defender's leg. No reset on the play. As we'll go to a manual count. Hall, size it up, dump it down low, looking for Hartley. Rebound picked up by Seneca. Seneca has a man down the floor. Mitch DeMont will let it bounce a few times, pick it up, and wait for some help. Minute 15 to go in the penalty. Out the back door is Becker. Josh wheeling and dealing. Backhand goal! Beautiful time for that. A shorthanded marker stops the 4-goal run, and it's 9-6. Josh Becker, impressive. That is his second shorthanded goal in this game. And off the draw, Saul Vanderzalm will pick it up and go for a bit of a run. Not alone with 52 seconds to go in the penalty. Shockwave, you can feel with a little momentum here if they can kill this penalty, as Dylan LaPrade does a good job. Neufeld, dump it behind the net, looking for Brooker Muir. Muir, curl around, dumps it to Neufeld on the crease, shot right on. Shot clock goes, 30 seconds to go in the power play for the Timbermen, and it'll be Vredenberg that will trot over the line and set things up. Vredenberg and Hall will interchange. Hall now will play the top. Vredenberg will slide over left shooter. Simpson, underhand, stopped by Seneca. Picked up by Hartley. So Hartley, Johnny on the spot. Right place, right time, power play marker. And it's 10-6. Fred Hartley with his second of the game. Restores the 4-goal cushion. Nullifies the penalty. Team's now back at full strength. Timbermen with possession. Errant pass will take a hard hop, but Vredenberg tiptoes through, picks it up, fakes the flip, and he'll work from the left side. Good move to elude a defender, kicks it back out. Hartley shot, steered aside by Seneca. Picked up, LaPrade will loft one up. Hartley will intercept, go over the timeline, over and back to call, and it'll go the other way. Good to go here with 2:46. Give crew chief Jeremy Bailey credit. That was definitely an over and back call. Of course, head coach of Peterborough, Joe Sullivan, not too pleased, but the right call is the right call as that goes off a defender's helmet and the rafters, and the possession will stay here with the Shockwave. Smith ducks under, quick shot over, can't find the mark, loose, and Iding does a good job to head that into the crease for DeMode. And DeMode will pick it up and send it up. They get it over the timeline. Iding on the half boards. He'll kick it out to Woods, working on his wrong stick side. He'll get where he should be. Hall will slide over to the left side and let Hartley go to work. Hartley bounce shot, and it's a beauty. So Fred Hartley, boy, he has been on the money. 3 goals in this game, and it's an 11-6 lead for the Timbermen. .204 to play, second quarter. And the Timbermen have done a good job of weathering the storm. Off the draw, LaPrade strip. And again, LaPrade does a good job to come out of that scrum with the ball. So possession to the Shockwave here, as they will get a chance on offense, trailing by 5. Atwood, wrong stick side, lets that one go. Can't find the mark there as it goes up into the stands, and it'll be Vredenberg and the Timbermen that'll get it over the timeline with 1:25 to go. Simpson looking for Hartley. Hartley couldn't handle that pass. Still loose on the carpet. Picked up by the Shockwave. And they'll try now to go on offense and inch a bit closer. Josh Becker has 2 goals in this game. Both of them came shorthanded as he's out there now in a 5-on-5 situation. Atwood fakes a shot, had a notion, kick it back, under 10 on the shot clock. Bad pass. DeMode has it. Had a notion to send that outlet, and Atwood read that like a book. Faced with a double team, he flips it up. And it's Lane Smith that bails him out. 35 seconds to go in the half. Neufeld, left side, kick back out, Becker. Becker will move it over, Anthony Patterson. Delayed penalty, Lane Smith. Backhand spinorama, stopped by DeMode. Flip back out. Smith again in the slot, loose, and that will take us to another Visionware power play. And it'll be the Shockwave with the advantage. Almost set to resume here with 18.9 seconds to go. Power play situation, and look for the Shockwave to play for the last shot. Neufeld, Becker, Patterson, Atwood, and Smith. Down to Atwood, 5 on the clock. Bounce shot, stop. DeMode kept it out, and that'll do it. 30 minutes in the books. 11-6 for the Timbermen. All set now to rock the house for quarter number 3. A 5-goal lead for the Timbermen. They've got possession off the draw. And they're playing, starting this half, a man short. And Brett Coons trying to log some time, and not able to tiptoe around the crease was Alex Henry. And that will turn it back over to Peterborough with 1:24 to go in the penalty. And you see the pressure defense with Dylan LaPrade in there. Everything's a double team for this Shockwave, and that creates a lot of problems in the neutral zone when you have a continuous attack battling there and holding on to that. Looks like Colton Armstrong, as he's winning the battle with 2 defenders. And in the mix, Bill Bryan comes on in, and he moves the entire pile, does O'Brien. That'll be a shot clock violation, 52 seconds left, and an interference call will give Peterborough the ball back and a fresh 30. So some great work along the boards for Colton Armstrong. And now it'll be Fred Hartley, who I expect will be a tad bit more speedy and not hang by the boards. Better get out of trouble there, as it looks like he's in some now. Does a good job, speed kills, goes off the post and out. So Hartley having an outstanding game, almost pocketed another one. Here come the Shockwave, 2-on-1. Atwood in a low top corner. Chris Atwood makes no mistake. Transition power play marker. And it's 11-7. Atwood with his second of the game. And off the draw, goes all the way back into the St. Catharines end, and they will pick it up and have to do some work to get over the line. Had it momentarily, did Mitch DeMont, and he just coughed it up. Timberman now will go to work with Vredenberg. Teams 5 aside. Look at the pressure. Vredenberg splits the defenders. Bounce shot. Good shoulder save, as now in goal is Grant Crowley. So Crowley now takes over for Seneca. DeMode still in between the pipes for the Timbermen. Neufeld. Skip pass. Patterson up, down, off the post. And that will go deep into the St. Catharines end. Brooker Muir doing a good job to track that down. Full clock to work with. Atwood will quarterback this offensive set. He's out there with Neufeld, Cam Seneca, and Patterson. Neufeld, skip pass. Another skip pass, quick shot by Henry, stopped by DeMode, and he will send the outlet pass out to Ty Logan. Logan had his pass go away. LaPrade, backhand pass up ahead. Jimerson, 2-on-1 with Atwood, goes it alone. So a good finish for Johnny Jimerson, his first of the game, and it's 11-8. Dustin Gatt doing a good job tracking that down, and the Shockwave will come away with it. And Gatt teetered, didn't realize that's an over and back, and here comes Armstrong. He'll loft that one up, and Hartley settled under it, got it to Simpson. Simpson will find Hall. First 2 goals of the half go to the Shockwave as they've got the momentum. Armstrong taking it in, not a lot of room, stopped by Crawley. And now here come the Shockwave. No numbers there, so a good decision by Quinn Halligan to pull that out and get it to Lane Smith. Smith, Atwood, bullet, wide. Rebound, picks it up. Atwood's got it. No reset. And he's manhandled and still getting hit and whacked. And I'm sure there'll be one, if not another added, as just a bit too much, courtesy Dalton Hill. And he'll make his way to the sin bin. So another Visionware power play for the Shockwave. They are 1 for 2 here in this game with the man advantage. Out there, Atwood tried something, not quite sure if that was the best decision. Armstrong up the middle to Udding. Udding shot, steered aside by Crawley, and he manages to pick up that rebound with a fresh clock deep in the offensive end. Vredenberg out there with Woods, trying to kill some time. Vredenberg drawing the double team, and a good cut by Woods, but the pass wasn't there. Shockwave now will get it over the timeline. And with 1:15 to go, let their power play go to work. Neufeld, Becker, Atwood, Smith, Patterson. The usual 5. Smith kicked that over, started on the right. Minute left here. Becker sizing things up. Patterson shot wide. Neufeld corrals the rebound. 5 and a shot clock. Lane Smith, beautiful shot, tucked that low corner. Lane Smith on the board, and it's 11-9. $10:15 to go here in the third. And a bit of clutching and grabbing there as Vredenberg picks it up, dives in the corner, crease called. Toe on the line, it'll go back up. Dylan LaPrade. He'll flip retreat, and it'll be Josh Becker that will set things up. They'll work things right side, good take. And did not sneak its way in, and the Timbermen now will come back in transition with numbers, 3-on-2. Udding leading the way. Kicks it over, bounce shot, steered aside by Crawley. Tracked down, though, by Udding. He seems to be everywhere. Stripped, though, loose. And not quite sure, no call there, but good job of picking that up. Neufeld with a chance, trying to catch him in between the line changes as he dumps it down low, and a bit of a tackle going on down there as the Timbermen will bring it back. Logan will leave it for Woods, and Woods will settle things down. Woods looking for a screen, looking for the roll. Tried to flip, takes it, steered aside. Good job stick checking by Isaac van der Zalm. And in transition, they'll move it up. Corey Becker. Bounce shot, 5-hole for Becker. So you talk about a run, here it is for the Shockwave. They have now closed the gap to 1. They trail this one 11-10. Four unanswered goals right now for the Shockwave. Clearly they have the momentum. And they'll pick that one up now and have another offensive possession. Dump down low, out of the back door. Go to the corner off the post. Patterson couldn't finish, but LaPrade picks it up. Fresh clock for the Shockwave. Henry will get it over to Atwood. Atwood will settle things down with plenty of time on the shot clock. Smith leaning in, underhand, wide of the mark, gets the rebound, goes to the bounce, another save by DeMode. And that ball loose again, and the difference between quarter 2 and quarter 3, the Shockwave are winning the battles for the loose balls. Neufeld will lean in. Good hit by Armstrong. Picked up by Atwood. Working against Coons, and Atwood wins the battle. 10 on the shot clock. Got to move in. Got to attack. That shot, good save by DeMode. That'll take us to an official's timeout. So in the meantime, between time, Alex Henry, with too much to say to the officials, drew an unsportsmanlike penalty, and the Timbermen now will go back on the power play. They are 2 for 4. So not the best decision by Henry, with his team having reeled off 4 straight and gotten back in this game. Gat working hard. 2 on the shot clock. That goes wide of the mark, and that'll be possession to the Shockwave. Muir will look and find Becker. Becker will curl out of there and get it to Neufeld. Looking back to Becker. That pass goes off the boards and right to DeMode. Timbermen need to stop the bleeding and halt this run by the Shockwave. A minute left in the man advantage. 10 on the shot clock. Woods has some room, and Vredenberg's shot stopped, scooped up by O'Brien, and head man up to Brooker Muir. He's got a trailer. Good pass. Good save by DeMode. Kept that out of that net, and it will go the other way with the Timbermen. 41 seconds in the man advantage. So a golden opportunity for Tomas, not able to capitalize, and here are the Timbermen now working with just over 20 seconds left in the man advantage. Vredenberg, no look, quick stick from Hartley. That certainly caught either some of Crawley or the post. Woods with room, stopped by Crawley, dipped in, big save! As you saw Simpson try to reach in and touch someone, and a big save there by Crawley. And Brooker Muir will bring it over the timeline. Penalty over. Teams now back at full strength. Smith, one-on-one, left side. Waits for Neufeld. Neufeld slips that check. Gets it to Atwood. Smith working in the post. Can't get it cleanly. Timberman, though, trying to corral that loose ball. And it's Utting, and he does. Has a defender all over him. Decides to get rid of it. And a good decision. That one's turned over. Shockwave moving it up. Jimerson. Tough pass to handle. Does matter to keep it alive. Good roll to get out of there as Johnny Jimerson, some slick moves as he retreats to the bench, gives his team a chance on offense. 4:50 to go here in the third. 11-10. Top two teams going to work here. That one steered aside by DeMode. Picked up by the Shockwave, fresh 30. And it's Henry. Legging some miles, not sure who he was flipping to, looking for Atwood. Atwood tried to sweep check, didn't work. And again, a good job by Anthony Patterson to knock that one away. Not able to get the advantage, and that's going to be a violation, and that will take us to another official's timeout. 4:23 to go here as the Shockwave with possession will bring it up and set things up. 11-10 in favor of the Timbermen here. The Shockwave, though, have reeled off 4 straight to close the gap to 1. That one ricochets hard off the boards. 15 on the shot clock, picked up by Seneca, swung over to Neufeld. Got some time, Lane Smith left side. Good spin move, takes the net, up, down, tried to sneak it short side. DeMode read that like a book, big save, transition, here come the Timbermen. 2-on-1, big shot. So Ty Logan, and now the other way, Atwood, big save by DeMode. Smothers that rebound, and he'll send it up, and they'll go the other way. Couldn't get it cleanly, Neufeld. Will have it, Shockwave will bring it right back. It's got some room, no one on him. Dumps it back over, looking quick stick, couldn't handle it. Good attempt, but Atwood Took his eye off it, couldn't finish. Back out to Anthony Patterson, 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Neufeld, 10 on the shot clock. Goes over the crowd. Patterson gets it. Atwood quickly. And violation called on the play, and it will be Peterborough ball going up the other way. Croy Arnold, he'll dish and retreat. Woods. Vredenberg. Swinging around to Hartley left side, half boards. Hartley, dipsy doodle. Goes to the net. Good stick check at the last minute by O'Brien. And here come the Shockwave. Corey Becker takes the shot. Good shoulder save by DeMode. Tried to fish that off the crease. Can only do if it's laying flat. And the Timbermen now with 2:36 to go in the third will get it over the timeline. Simpson. He's been quiet since the opening quarter. He's got Dylan LaPrade on him. He'll roll, and LaPrade will look for some help. They jump it. Forced the flip pass. Picked up, though, by Udding battling in there, and they're going to call a delayed penalty on Peterborough as Jimerson will race down into the offensive end. Net empty at the Shockwave end for the extra attacker. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They go with the hidden ball trick, and it's a good one. Atwood looking down in the middle. Big shot, finish. Beautiful pass, executed to perfection, and it's Jimerson with the finish, and we're tied 11-11. So I'm not sure if that hidden ball trick fooled everyone, but it certainly allowed for enough time for them to get a good shot. It was a well executed, and that's going to, without a blink of an eye, Quinn Halligan is going to find himself in the box, and we'll have another Visionware power play. A 5-minute major warranted for that check from behind by Quinn Halligan, and plenty of time now as Vredenberg unleashes, goes off the crossbar and out of play. So with 1:32 to go here in the third, the Timbermen will have an extended power play and a chance here to regain the lead. 5 unanswered goals from the Shockwave. And Hall, good job by Brooker Muir, got a stick in the shooting lane, and that's going to be a couple of penalties at the very least, and Brooker Muir is shaken, hopefully not too stirred, as he took an elbow and a high stick at the same time. We'll see what happens. Up like a Christmas tree. Quinn Halligan, very undisciplined to get that 5-minute major. But turn around, and Aaron Woods with a legal body check, and Joe Hall with a high stick elbow, and Anthony Patterson makes him pay with the go-ahead goal. 12-11 now for the Shockwave. So the goal nullifies one of the minor penalties. The major's still up there, as is 1:45 to go in the other minor to Joe Hall. So Patterson in the scorer's column for the first time in this game. And 4-on-4, Atwood will unleash. Good job by Udding to pick that up. All alone, breakaway. Looking back, good stop by Crowley. So a chance there for Ty Logan. Not able, though, to beat the netminder Crawley, and it's still 12-11, 20 seconds to go in the quarter. It's flipped back. Becker leaning in. Has Armstrong all over him. Continues to lean in. Feeds through 2, and that's going to be a grab And again, going to be another Visionware power play, and it's going to go to the Shockwave. .4 seconds to go here in the third. Armstrong tagged with the assault and battery charge. 2 minutes. Good quick stick up down. Couldn't finish Neufeld. That'll do it for the third. But it was a good one for the Shockwave. They lead this one 12-11. We're all set to go here for the fourth quarter. And just to revisit, 2 men in the box for the Timbermen. Joe Hall with 40 seconds left. And Colton Armstrong, he's got a minute 40. There's still 3:05 left in the major. Penalty to the Shockwave. So 4-on-3 here to start this quarter, and Neufeld will size things up, skip it over to Atwood, under 10 on the shot clock. He'll get it, look for an opening. Got a man down low, wide open. Patterson took that shot, could have stepped in even closer. But they managed to pick up that rebound, fresh clock. 7 seconds left here in the first minor. Atwood, fake, shot. Had a notion, that's up into the stands out of play, tipped out. Possession will stay here as that penalty is over. It'll be a 4-on-4 situation now as curling off was Becker. Patterson, backhand pass down low. Neufeld tried to slide that over top. Patterson working hard for the rebound, picked up by Neufeld, fresh clock. 46 seconds to go in the minor, 2:05 in the major. Neufeld, Shockwave holding this 1-goal lead after outscoring the Timbermen 6-0 in the third quarter. Utting will run under that, does a good job to get a hold of it, gets an extra push, finds a corner, Doug Utting. Transition goal, give DeMode another assist, and we're all knotted up at 12. Utting, usually the defensive specialist. Good transition speed. 2 goals here in this game. And it's been a seesaw battle here between the number 1 and number 2 teams in the all. Atwood, wrong stick side, will kick it. Cam Seneca, curl around. Smith, good stick fake. Tucks it back in. Quick underhand, wide of the mark. That's going to go over the timeline. Violation. Possession to the Timbermen, and that's going to cost Cam Seneca. You know the rule, don't touch it after. And the Timbermen now will go on another Visionware power play. So 5-on-3 situation. Still a minute 18 left in the major penalty to Quinn Halligan. And now the Timbermen will go to work. They are 2 for 4. Sorry, they are 2 for 7 here on with the man advantage. Brooker Muir will put on the brakes. He'll peel away from 2 defenders, and he'll dump it off to Becker. Josh Becker, and that's going to nullify the power play. Good job by Becker, as there could be 2 on the play. And again, undisciplined, and we will balance things out. Travis Elvins, guilty of holding, as was Dalton Hill. So for the second time in this game, 2 penalties on the same play. And it's Becker rocking the house, but Colton Armstrong with a good late recovery to get a stick check. Again, Becker weaving in close. Atwood will unload. Good save by DeMode. And that's going to be an interference call. And we'll go up the other way to Doug Utting and the Timbermen. 22 seconds left in the major penalty. A minute left in the minor. On the other side, plenty of time, minute and a half to both minor penalties. Peterborough now 3-on-3 situation. They will Look to attack. Vredenberg. Good defense by LePrade. Working one, flips it back. Wide open Hall. Blocked by O'Brien. He'll flip it up in transition. Breakaway attempt. Big save by DeMode. Isaac Vanderzalm with a golden opportunity to give his team the lead, but DeMode denied him. Timbermen bring it back with 11:25 to go in the fourth. Hall. That pass is blocked, goes off Aaron Woods, and it's picked up and moved up, but off the rafters. So Halligan, fresh out of the box, guess he wasn't all that warm. And that pass went off the rafters and will be Timberman ball. 45 seconds to go in both the minors. Under 10 to go in the minor to the Shockwave. Woods. Halligan with no stick. And now the Shockwave have that penalty over, and they will go to work on the power play. Finally, with some work, the gold and black will come out. 3-on-1. Vredenberg, the only one in the middle. Dumped over. Jimerson tried to go high. Couldn't find the mark. Shockwave pick it up. 10 seconds to go in the two-man advantage. And not sure why they would be taking their time like that, as the penalties are now out. Atwood, deliberate, good fake. Sidearm finish. Chris Atwood. Money in the bank, his third, 13-12 Shockwave. $10:23 to go here in the fourth. And good job, and boy, oh boy, plenty of stick work. Vanderzalm chasing in the corner. Brett Coons with a little subtle bump, just enough to create some space. And nothing subtle about that. Going to go up the other way to Timberman. They'll race it up over the timeline. Ethan Riggs. Pass went awry, picked up by the Shockwave, and a good job to pick that up by Henry. Get on his feet and move it up over the timeline. Not Henry, but Holtby. Atwood now will set things up. 9:40 to go. Teams at full strength. Atwood, good shoulder save. Picked up by the Shockwave. Atwood fighting in there, does a good job. Stick tapping. Can't win the battle against Utting. Loose behind the net. Lane Smith can't win that battle. And out come the Timbermen. Parker Sands gets the trailer in. Hartley, good job dumping down to Simpson. Big save by Crawley. He's come in and closed the door. They'll swing it around. Woods, and a delayed penalty coming to the Shockwave. Hartley, one-on-one. Quick shot, stopped by Crawley. And we'll once again have an official's timeout and a Visionware power play. In the penalty box for an illegal cross-check. And another chance for this Timberman power play to go to work. 2 for 7 here in this game as they go around the horn. Usual set. Hall will interchange, slide over left shooter, kick it, Simpson. Hall gets it back, big shot off the post. And rebound tracked down by Woods. Fresh clock, another around the horn. Hartley out there, Vredenberg with Hall. Simpson, and Vredenberg delivers in crunch time. That's what captains do, his 5th of the game. We're tied at 13. Coming into this game, expectations were high, and neither team has disappointed as Armstrong will bring it over the timeline and give the Timbermen possession. Hartley. They'll start things with Simpson on the right side. He'll swing it, skip it across to Vredenberg, half boards on the left. One-on-one, Vredenberg trying to slip one, flips it back. Hartley gets it, takes a hard hit, kicks it back out. Hall with a shot, wide of the mark. 5 on the shot clock, tracks down his own rebound, loses it. Here come the Shockwave. Alex Tomas had had a notion, but a better decision now with 7:35 to go. Need to be very deliberate. Every possession now is going to be of the utmost importance. Patterson. Plenty of contact going on in the slot area. Atwood with the underhand. His fourth of the game comes on time, and it's 14-13 Shockwave. .723 here, one-goal game and off the draw. That goes into the Timbermen bench, and it will go to the gold and black. Shockwave here with another possession and a chance here to spread this gap, and two-goal lead would be big. Dump down, looking for Lane Smith. Timbermen force a turnover. They bring it now in transition. Coons will dump it off to Vredenberg, wrong stick side. He'll backpedal out to the half boards and wait for the rest of his troops. Woods looking for a screen from Simpson. Can't get an effective one. Swings it. Pass. A bad one to Vredenberg. Picked up, though. Tracked down. Backhand pass across to Simpson. Shot clock violation, and it's going to go to St. Catharines with 6:33 to go in the fourth. Muir to Smith. Smith now will set things up and find Atwood. Atwood never shy. He'll let that one go, and that will go over the timeline. Violation, and it'll be Peterborough ball deep in the offensive zone. Armstrong with LaPrade on him, leaning in, takes a couple of hits. No switch as that pass goes wide. Still loose, picked up by the Shockwave, and good piece of interference run by Armstrong, and a retaliatory play done by Alex Tomas. Lucky he got away with no penalty. An interference call. Timberman going back the other way. Udding. Woods leaning in, one-on-one, looking for some room. Draws a double team. They push him back out of the dotted area. Hartley, hard pass. Simpson, one-on-one, quick shot, wide of the mark. Rebound. Here come the Shockwave. Isaac Valderzam, good job to hold off. Flips, and Henry had a notion, had some room. Thought better of it. Now Atwood. Looking down low to Neufeld. Neufeld battling in the corner. And possession goes to the Timbermen with 5:10 to go in the fourth. Hartley running into traffic and not away from it. And it's a violation. Good job by Henry. He used his length to slow up. And that pass to Neufeld goes awry. And it's loose, picked up by the Timbermen. So a couple of careless plays. They kind of nullify each other, and the Timbermen will go to work on offense here with 4:50 to go. Hall will swing it across to Woods. Simpson took his eye off that ball, couldn't handle the pass, got it back, looking for the cutter, picked up, and now that one's blocked, so a good job, good effort by Becker as Josh Becker. And we're going to have what I believe is our final officials timeout. All set to go here with 4:27 left in the fourth quarter. Anthony Patterson will kickstart this offensive set. 1-goal advantage for the Shockwave. Atwood, Smith, Patterson out there with Becker and Neufeld. Good skip passes, Lane Smith, quick shot, looking top corner, steered aside. Rebound to the Shockwave, they get a fresh 30. Patterson, in alone, goes to the short side, Demode, good save. Rebound though, in the slot, picked up, and here come the Timbermen. Logan, and buried. So a transition goal and a big one comes at a good time. We're tied at 14, courtesy Mr. Woods. Doesn't take long as off the draw, it'll be Shockwave ball. They'll move it up quick. Dylan LaPrade going hard to the net. Tries to shovel it in. And a good stop by DeMode to hold firm on the goal line. And keep that one from crossing. Timbermen now with possession. 3:35 to go. Tie game. 14-14. And it has been a good one. 4-4 at the end of one. 11-6 for the Timbermen at the half. 12-11. Shockwave after 3. And now we're tied with Vredenberg. Dancing around, eludes another one. It's taken away as O'Brien there. And boy, he'll wreak some havoc. And good attempt by Armstrong as he felt the contact in the back. Not enough, though, to draw the penalty. Shockwave back with 3 minutes to go. Hesitate and go to the bounce. Good attempt by Alex Pace. But countering come the Timbermen. Logan out the back door to Woods. Woods, quick shot, stop. And running through the crease to retrieve that will give the ball back to the Shockwave. Jimerson will get it up. And they'll set things up. Patterson. We're in money time right now. Smith's pass too high. Ball loose. Henry digging for it. Swat it. Comes away with it. Wins the battle. 10 on the shot clock. Takes a fires it wide. Picked up by Atwood. He's going to have to let it go. Good fake. Tried to. Good defense by Coons. And the Timbermen dodge a bullet. They'll bring it back. Brett Coons. And that ball teetering on the line, and it's the Shockwave that come away with it in alone. 2-on-0. Up there, big save, DeMode. Boy, did he make that look easy. Grabbed the rebound, and with 1:52 to go, the Shockwave now are going to get their offensive unit out there. Smith. We'll wait for Becker. Atwood, quick stick. Wide of the mark, into the bleachers, going up the other way with the Timbermen. 1:37 to go. Tie game. Top two teams going head to head. The Shockwave with their unbeaten 6-0 record on the line as Simpson leans in. He's got Jimerson on him. Gets a screen. Good help on the rotation. Again, Woods trying to help set a screen. Simpson bullet his way in. Getting closer. Gets a shot off. Crawley cuts down the angle. Rebound to the Shockwave. 1:10 to go. Tie game. And Jimerson will do a good job to get it over the timeline and retreat. Atwood. Swing it down low to Neufeld. Be a good time for Neufeld to step up. Becker. Weaves through, looking, gets the underhand wide of the mark. There's Atwood, in the money off the crossbar. Dances through the crease, and it's picked up by DeMode. We're under a minute to go. 40 seconds to Udding. Udding will try to get it over the timeline. He does. 3-on-3. 30 seconds to go. Vredenberg, 10 on the shot clock. Gets a screen. Dumps Woods, looking for an opening. 5, shot on target. Crawley stops it. Tried to alley-oop dunk. Did Vredenberg. Rebound to the Timbermen. They call a timeout. Possession with 13.7 seconds on the clock. So we'll set the stage for you here. 13.7 seconds. Tie game. Final possession could go to the Timbermen as they've got the net empty for the extra attacker. Vredenberg, Hartley, Simpson, Woods out there. Standing in the middle to fill that void as they let it wind down. 6, 5, shot, big shot, stopped by Crawley, rebound, picked up by the Shockwave. And that's going to end regulation time, where we are tied at 14 after 60 minutes on the carpet. So once again, we have sudden death overtime, and at the end, just before the end of regulation, a penalty called on the play, an illegal cross-check to Jordan Hopeby. So the Shockwave will be a man short to open this sudden death, and Brooker Muir will pick things up with a violation off the draw. So the Shockwave got a hope here that they can kill this 2 minutes and not allow a goal to get their offense out there working or get something in transition. This man right here, Josh Becker's got 2 shorthanded markers in this game. So we won't necessarily worry about the clock. It's all about possession as Anthony Patterson, quick shot, and that's a shot clock violation, goes over the line, and it's going to be Timbermen ball. So they're going to get their first possession here with 1:24 left in the penalty. 3 power play markers in this game already for the Timbermen. They'll work of a bit of distraction play. Won't call it the full hidden ball trick. So the usual unit out there with Hall, Vredenberg, Woods, Hartley, and Simpson. That shot blocked by Tamaz, and Brooker Muir in that corner gets tripped up. Still manages to scoop it up and come away with it. 52 seconds left in the penalty. Muir with a head of steam, has some room, goes to the belt shot. Brooker Muir wins the game. 15-14 the final in transition. The Shockwave remain undefeated, a perfect 7-0. Brooker Muir, 2-2.